let's get everything twisted because I'm going to say this again. We are marching forward to that very point where everybody must see the light we preach. There's no two ways about it. Biafra is coming, Biafra will happen, and everything that we have prayed for will definitely come to pass. Let's put our minds together and let's continue to communicate to the big ordeal, and note that by the time we figure out the necessary things and hype ourselves in a big ordeal, one of the biggest reasons and one of the biggest foul thing that we're going to preach is that we have countered some kind of mysterious word that should not be engaged. You see, we are moving with maximum speed, and I can say that Biafrans have really done a very great job. And one of the biggest jobs that Biafrans have done is putting Biafra in the world map, because they removed it. The zoo removed it before, so that Biafrans will not have any territory. They won't have anything to say. But again, the speed that we're already gathering is really making a whole lot of sense. And before you know it, everything will fall into place. And that's just what we have been wishing for. That is what we have been praying for. That's what we have been hoping to get. I want to go on now. I get book and link. I know you're on a mara na gini. Ebe mmadụ zọdọrọ wee bụ onye a zọdọrọ ọfụma zọdosie ike. And by so doing, nothing can ever shame us again. Yes, because we have become one people with so much knowledge, so much redemption, so much exposition. I must say it and I will say it again that one of the biggest win is this, that we cannot reign ourselves in that possible order. Okay. As we speak. So we must continue to shake hands with those that want to shake hands with us. Now, let me say something that some of you do not know, is that there is more open door concerning the breakthroughs of Biafra actualization. And that breakthrough must be communicated to the necessary bodies. Yes, it must be communicated to the necessary bodies, because at the end of every circle, we will now talk about the immediate restoration of Biafra. And that is why we do our possible best not to allow emotions to derail the struggle. We don't allow it. And by so doing, things must get along. Practically, however the case may be, it must definitely get along. It's a situation of who knows the best and who wants to have the best. That's the communication. That is the spirit. That's the spirit of oneness. Nothing will spoil. Nothing will be derailed. Nothing will be delayed. It just has to be there. 24/7, every mysterious things that have been happening will be corrected. And that is why I keep saying it, that we own the game. The game to pursue Biafra, the game to restore Biafra is not easy. We're just praying that Nnamdi Kanu gets released, because I'm tired. I'm tired of forming a strong Biafra, and I'm tired. I want my leader, our leader, to be released, so that we can no longer continue in that path of destruction. Let's be guided. Amansi bin anyway. Agana yo chuko nyera ya kamaka enyemaka onyera anyị ka anyị ga-eji wee kpọrọ. Nwezikwa enyemaka ọzọ akwa nke onyera anyị ka anyị ga-eji kpọrọ. Before you know it, everything we put into place. That's the biggest victory. Trying to push through. So let's not misunderstand this whole situation, because at the end of the day, the only thing that we are born to happen or we must transfer is the bigger battle and the bigger level of where we are. So we must put ourselves through in every way we can communicate facts and figures. Biafra has become one of the most open country that will be welcoming great people and greater knowledge. It all depends on the speed that we are going to cover. And when we cover that speed, must be considered. So as we communicate facts, we must at the same time place the whole situation that must be done. If we are to look into the whole things and the whole situation, we may fail to understand the real story and the real details. And that's where we may fail as a people, because we must communicate to ourselves one of the biggest possibilities. By communicating to ourselves, the only way we can do the needful is by helping ourselves together.